Today on MD Vintage Sliders, we picked up a 1969 12.3, and she's a barn fresh find. She's got straw from the hayloft still on her. We're gonna pressure wash it up and see if it runs, and I think we're just gonna drive it the way it is this year if we can get her running. So we'll see what happens. Well, we're going to see if it starts on spray. The guy I got it from did tell me that he did have it running on spray, so I'm expecting it to start, but you never know. And recoil slip. Let's see if we can get that to grab. Well, I guess it'll start and run. I think that pretty well cleaned out the drive sprockets. As I see, there's one, there's one. So we know where we're going to start with it. Clean the tank out, put some drive sprockets in it, and hopefully it'll be a good runner for this winter. So here's a little walk around before we start doing anything to it. It's got a really good windshield. I don't know if I can bring that back to life or not. Feel like the side of her, it looks quite good, so we're gonna try and buff that back, because I mean it is the original yellow one. The hood's not terrible. The body's actually in really good shape. It has been painted. It's got the wrong skis on it. We're gonna go with them. We now know that it needs drive cogs, which I figured it would. It's a $2.99 in it. That's what a 12.3 should have. I have another trunk. We'll probably replace that and put it on it also. So anyway, it's not bad. All right. So we have this sled up here where I'm going to work at it, and the goal of this project is we're just going to get back on the snow. So I know it needs drivers. Knew that before I even bought it, because they're old. So anyway, I got some brand new drivers from GB Distributing. I got 4 new chain case seals. Got a carburetor kit that's his own. New filters. I like his filters. I do not like the spin-on ones no more. They are garbage. I got brand new track adjusters. And we got a new needle and seat. I have bearings here. So we're going to pull the whole track out of. We're going to put those in. And we're going to take the chain case apart and check it over. Go through all the bearings. We're going to check the bearings and bogies. We'll change them if they need. If not, we're going to run her. We're going to go through the clutches, because I'm going to have it apart, and we're going to put a bumper on it. So and maybe runners. We'll check that out, and we'll find other things, I'm sure, as we're going along. We're going to start with some quick disassembly. Luckily, everything's just laying here. It's going to have a lot of extra bolts put in it. So I've discovered one thing. Well, I shouldn't say one thing. The first issue among the ones I know about, when you steer it, it'll do that. That's not cool. So I can't bring that back. So we're going to have to do some adjustments there so that doesn't go that far. But other than that, everything's in pretty good shape. We're going to start disassembly. I took their homemade flap off, but they just had mounted to the bumper. We'll do a nicer snow flap. Might cut it out of that, might use something else. I'm going to spray some of my hardware here, because even though I got new, if it comes apart and it's not all junked, I will reuse it. So that'll be the next step. So those are turning really good. Let's see about there. The hardware comes out and nothing breaks, I will definitely reuse it, because there's nothing wrong with it. And it's all coming apart very good. So it means that we will reuse it. Right here too. Say someone had a part before. There's never C's on them. I like that. There, now there's some pressure on it. She's all out, all on the ground. It's just what we want. Jack Ryan's going in the way. We can work around her. Listen, I'll show you the rear drivers. They're perfect. Look at them. That's why we're going through it. Wow, there's some hard. The bearings in there, though, don't feel very good. So they will be replaced. Now we move on to the front. Alright, we took the valve off. This loosened up. Actually, we can take that right off. And I got all the bolts out of the bearing cap over on this side. And on the right side of things here. Perfect. The oil in the chain case looks good. Happy about that. Go and hook the brake. You can get this cotter key out. empty out. Brackets out of the way. So, with a little bit of force, she should slide right off the shaft. For lucky. Or not. It does have choices. We could try getting the bearing cap off first, which is always a struggle. So either the shaft just come out, the shaft did come out. So that's what's moving. I say, there's no way that come out that easy. And I may have to pop the seal out. There's the chain case. Like I say, it's got really good oil in it, so that's good to see. And I may have to pop the seal out of the other side. So and we're pretty well off. And we're out. Reach up in. Wiggle that down out. And there is our lovely track drivers, which wouldn't drive nothing very far. And another good thing is I see they've been changed before. So that will make my job a lot easier and a lot faster. So here's my setup. Real simple. Works. We get the track all out. And there was a small bend here in the bottom of the fuel tank. I decided to put some JB Weld over it. I don't think it was leaking, but now's the time, I guess. I cleaned the tank out the best I could. I don't know. We'll see. I pressure washed it and kept draining it, and I got it so that it was flowing good and it's clear, but there still might be a little bit of junk in there. And then over here, I got the drivers all rebuilt, and new bearings, new seals, ready to go. Time to put her back together. All right, as you can see, the drivers are all in. I have my springs in, I got my back in, and when you put a track in, it should roll like this. If it don't roll that easy, it's either shrunken or you got the wrong drivers, or it could be the wrong track. I got all my bogies laying in there, and my springs, I got them in. That can be a hard job for a lot of people. I built a tool like this. It's real simple. Just hooks in, and then you shove her down. It works good, actually, and that's the best thing I've found for getting them springs in, because they can really test you. So, we're going to tighten up these a little bit. Probably good. Alright, tighten up the whole thing. And of course, I won't be able to line this up till I get the motor running and everything. we can. That seems pretty good right there. So that's where we're going to start with. Now I'm going to put everything still rolls nice. Them GB distributing drivers work good. I'm going to put the bogies in. I'll get it flipped back over and then I'll bring you back and we'll keep going. Now it's together. Kind of. So I got the track back in, as you've seen. Bogies are in. Seats sitting on it. Motor's back in. I took the time and done a little touch up around everything with the old spray bomb. I removed the carburetor. We're going to go through that next. And I'll show you. I'm going to change this screw too, because it's just got a screw with a jam nut. I don't like that. I want to be able to adjust the idle. I got a different backrest. This one's all broke, so we're going to take and remount this onto that one. My black plastic trim in here was broke all to pieces, so I'm just going to use some windshield molding, go around the top of it. My clutch is the next biggest issue. I'll bring it in and show you. I'll just show you the bottom. Tops were just as bad. So, I don't know, maybe I'll get a light. Where your dogs ride, maybe you can see it now, is very bad. Gouged straight in. So that's not fixable easily. It's fixable, but not easily. So I went to my junk pile and I found one that's got no wear at all. So that'll help the clutch a lot better. So I guess next we're going to go through the carburetor, get it back on, put her trim on, get the clutch back on, and change my piece on the back and start running some wiring for lights. So I'll bring you back when we get a little further along. Well, we got our molding on the bottom, as you can see. Got the backrest all switched over. I've took the original windshield off that I'm going to wet sand and buff. There's no cracks in it. We're see if we can bring her back. And the hood has been sanded roughly. And I did the only little bit of bodywork I'm doing is right there. And we're going to put some color on it. So we have our windshield here. And it's the original yellow one. It's scratched up a little bit, but it's not broken. So we're going to try and sand it and polish it. So for the polishing, I use the Meguiar's Plastic X, same as you would use on like your headlights. I'm going to start sanding it dry with 800. I'm going to finish it wet with 2000. And then we'll polish it. I'm just going to polish it by hand and see what it's like, and then I'll decide whether I'm going to use a drill with a end on it or something. But I think that this here should deliver what I'm looking for. So let's see how it turns out. First, we're going to go clear over it with 800, which is going to look like it's going to scratch it really bad, but we're going to sand it dry, which some people will argue that you shouldn't, but it's got a lot of yellow in it. And you should always go the same way, but I got some spots that I got to go both ways. I'll keep sanding. I'm going to do the inside, and then I'm going to wet sand it, and then I'll bring you back when it's maybe when I'm into the buffing. Well, as you can see, it turned out pretty good. The windshield is not perfect, but if I buffed it with a power buffer, I could probably even make it a lot clearer than that. She got a quick paint job, and I mean quick. She's just your marigold spray paint. Got a sticker made for it, and other than that, it's ready to go pretty well. I got to wire up the headlights yet, key switch. So I'm gonna get that done, and it's gonna be a great rider for this winter. So next time you guys see it, we'll be cruising.